Hi, you guys. This is a little treat for you. It's a more advanced study, but it's really interesting. And it helps us to see the nature of man. So I hope that you will enjoy this. When God took a rib out of Adam's body to make Eve, something went horribly wrong here. So, what happened to Adam? We're under the word rib. Okay, so let's just show you in Genesis. The rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman and brought her unto the man. So, under the word rib, it tells us, I want you to look at this definition. The cells of temple structure. Now, I want you to think of the New Testament. You are the temple of the living God. Your body is the temple of the living God, okay? You have cells in your body. Something, when the rib was taken, was made lacking, missing, when the rib was taken from Adam's body. Okay, this is all parable. It's stories to teach us about our nature. So we often think, as Christians, we often think that man is made a sinner from the beginning. Okay, so it's something along those lines that there was a defect, something went wrong. In order to make Eve, a rib was taken out. The word rib is lame, limp, lame. So something happened here, and Adam was made lame. In fact, something happened to his foot. Okay, this is why in the Bible you're going to see the sandal covenant of Boaz and Ruth, Boaz being a picture of the Redeemer in the Bible, and he wants to marry Ruth, but first there has to be a sandal covenant. The sandal is to repair your limp, your lame, whatever happened to you when God took out your rib to make your helpmate. Okay, so Eve was going to be Adam's helpmeet. Well, what did I do wrong? Here we go. Okay, and the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet." Okay, and this is when he takes out the rib and makes Eve. Now, help and succor. If we get to the root word of the word succor here in the Bible, we're going to have to run, assistance, a person giving you assistance. So Adam needed assistance because there was something wrong, a person or thing that provides help. And the root idea here is a person to run for you, a runner, a gopher, okay? Actually, what the idea is here is courier, somebody who runs. An errand, I spelled it wrong again. My goodness, a messenger. A courier is a messenger. Now, what's a messenger in the Bible? An angel. If we go to the word angel in Greek, we are going to find the word messenger. So, a messenger. Okay? So, Adam essentially needed an angel. He needed a helper. He needed a courier. He needed a messenger. He needed one to send messages for him. Oh my gosh. Because he had lost his foot. He was limp and he was lame. He was limp and he was lame. Now, what does foot mean? foot, to move the feet rhythmically, okay? Music, dance, foot. Hold on, we'll find it. A group of syllables constituting a metrical unit of a verse. Okay, what I have to tell you, why I'm focusing on this is poetic foot, poetry. There's measure of language. It's rhythmic moving of language. Okay, iambic pentameter. It's the way your words flow. Messenger. When we say Adam lost his foot, he actually lost his ability to communicate with God. This is told again when Adam falls out of the garden. So there was a hindrance, there was damage, there was a loss. He loses his ability for messaging. Okay? Communication, messenger. A messenger brings words. Adam was limp, he lost his foot. He couldn't do the verses. Okay, this is language, you guys, and the word is God. That's why this is so important. He lost his communication with God. So he needed an angel, a messenger, to do it for him. This is the story in the Bible of the mediator. We need a mediator in between us and God. All throughout the Bible, there's the messenger of God, the courier of God, the priest in the temple who sits in between you and God. It's because you were broken, lame, damaged. When you fell from the garden, you hurt your ankle, your foot. You were lame. Your foot is your rhythmic flow, your word, your language. Your message does not get across. This is the story of the Bible. This is the story of humanity. Because where we end up then, oh my gosh, is in Babylon. We end up in Babylon because we have lost our ability to communicate message. Babel is confusion. Now, if you think of Babel in the English language now, B-A-B-B-L-E, it's baby talk. This is how we sound to God. Confused speech, confusion by mixing. Babylon. This is why the Tower of Babel. Babel, God says, let's go down and confound their language. This is the same story as taking a rib out of Adam. Let's go down and confound their language. Okay, so Adam, mankind, falls from the garden. He's damaged. He limps. He cannot communicate correctly. He is baby talking Babel, has no true purified word. He's making no sense. He has no rhythm. It's nonsense that he is speaking out of his mouth. Okay, these are the ideas behind the parables in the Bible. It's something that you have to start to understand if you want to truly understand the Bible. There's so much more to it, and it's so different than you have been taught. Okay? And then, of course, when you are in Babylon, who are you under? You are under the king of Babylon. And so this is the form of humanity. We have been under the prince of this world, the king of Babylon, until. Therefore, this is the name, it's called the Tower of Babel because the Lord there confounded the language of all the earth. Do you understand? It's us. It's our ability to communicate messages with our spiritual angels, our spiritual beings. Okay? The spiritual being is supposed to be inside of you. In fact, if we go look, helpmate, he needed a helpmate, right? Adam needed a helpmate, a courier, a messenger, because his language was making no sense and he could not run himself because he had no foot. Marrow, helpmate. Okay, marrow. Marrow is a helpmeet. Adam needed marrow. He took out the rib. You guys, there's marrow inside of your bones. Okay, and this will lead you to a whole other teaching that marrow is where your blood cells are produced. Okay, and why? What's the story behind the marrow, behind the helpmate? Who actually is this spirit angel messenger? It's actually inside of your body, inside of your bones. And you have access to it. It's just that you don't know it. It's actually part of your being. In fact, the marrow is the most essential part of your being. The inmost or essential part is the marrow. It's your essence, your spirit, your angel. Okay? There was something missing from you when you fell from the garden. Okay, so God created a helpmeet for Adam to mediate between God and Adam while he's on earth. All of that gets changed, all of that gets repaired, but it's a super long process, and the Bible and your pastors and your religion never tells you about that. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed just this little glimpse into the depth of the actual teachings of the Bible. I will see you in a few days for another one. Thanks for watching.